This is our last redo. This is. Yeah. Let me hear you, Trevo.
What's up, everybody?
Cameron.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir. No look passengers. We're back. Episode 17. We gonna run it back. You feel me? Sunday pod.
Game day.
Game day. What's happening, boys?
Currently watching Green Bay and New
I
Orleans.
think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Sorry, first 2 minutes. Watch your mouth. I think it's a bunch of baloney that we don't get.
Baloney.
We don't get the Falcons and Detroit game. We're way closer to Atlanta than Green Bay and New Orleans.
I don't know why
But
this is the
whatever.
primetime game.
It's odd, bro. I don't understand the logistics of it.
I think the Saints
I think the Packers,
Same division
maybe. I don't
as
know.
Carolina.
It's got to be probably.
There's
No, so
something
is the
going
Falcons.
on.
Oh, that's true.
There's more Falcons fans, I would say, in Carolina than.
Yeah.
But whatever. Despite
Also,
that,
why is Sunday ticket $700 a year?
oh my gosh, bro. That's why I hate the NFL, dude. I don't want to get off on a tangent again, but they be on that money like they need that. You know what I'm saying? And they don't.
Like season pass for the NBA, $160.
$160 or like $20 a month.
Or you can buy 2K.
Or you can buy 2K. MLB TV, I think it's like $24 a month or something.
Way more games.
162 each team. Do the math on that. You get them all. But
Yeah.
NFLs, they're just, they be about $1 for real.
Your
Check.
your college team got whooped yesterday.
Listen, we'll get into that later. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, there's something in my throat. I ain't even got a Zinner in.
Pause.
Hey, yo. How you guys been doing, man? What'd you guys do this weekend?
I did a whole bunch of nothing.
You got the car back? You didn't go nowhere? You didn't drive?
Not hardly. Man, I'm having some issues, dude.
With what?
The tune.
I'm not gonna get on a tangent, but like car stuff is stressing me out. So before I took my car to get the big job done and all that, it was fine. And then I get it home and I tune my car for the first time and I go out for the first drive after tuning it to see what it feels like. Boom, drivetrain malfunction.
What?
Limp it into the boat docks out there in Lake James. Start looking around, start checking codes. Bro, they gave me, I'm not even going to say they did it. It could be something, but I'm just going to say I got my car back with zero coolant in it.
Didn't you pay to replace the thing?
Yeah, and there was no coolant in there.
That's crazy.
I open the thing and just no coolant, smoke come out. So I'm like, well, there's the issue. So I drive it back home slow, put coolant in it. It's fine. Nothing happened. Start running good again. And then I go out there yesterday and move the car, and there's some oil drips under the fucking car.
Damn.
And I'm like, okay, my car wasn't leaking oil before I take it in. I go in there and give someone $4,000, and now all of a sudden my car's leaking oil.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, it's not out yet. None of the shout outs are out yet. So if I got to do some editing and take
No, I'm not blaming anybody.
I will.
It's just
know.
weird. I mean, a rock could have punctured my
Nah,
oil
it was
pan. But I looked under the car. I don't see any signs of oil leaking, but I know what oil looks like when it's on the garage floor.
Yeah, for
Fact.
sure.
Ran my
Yeah.
finger through it. It's
Smelled it.
brown
It's brown.
and
Ah, man.
it's slimy. I'm like,
Pause.
bro, pause on that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. So if you watch my car YouTube, there's going to be a video coming out where I'm pretty much like stranded with the hood open. Like, well, my car's broken. I had to
no.
pose in front of it with the, so I
No.
can be like, my car's
Thumbnail.
broken. Yeah. And I'm like, I just start to think about like all the money that I'm spending. And I mean, I did enjoy the car over the weekend, even if it is dripping a couple drops of oil. I don't know why or what it is, but it's not like
Yeah.
killer. I mean, I
Yeah.
can get it fixed, but just kind of weird that my car was completely fine before I did all the big stuff that you're supposed to do to them,
Yeah.
and now it's not fine.
Nah, I feel you.
Like, what the hell is that? So I don't know, man. I really just don't know. I'm starting to think about all the money. If I didn't have the car, where I wasn't paying for it every month,
No, you can't do that though, because
and I wasn't spending
can't-
all this money. Think about it. I could save
You
my
can't-
money for a year. I could probably
yes.
travel.
Yeah, but you can't do that because you enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? You
I
gotta
mean,
have the
somewhat, but
you gotta have the cost balance of like, okay, this is my hobby. This is what I enjoy, type of thing. You can't regret it now. You know what I'm saying? It's already spent.
I don't regret it. Like, it's just, man, I feel like you got to fight tooth and nail to get what you paid for in today's
Yeah.
times. Like,
Almost.
paying $4,000 to get open heart surgery on the car for no reason, really. Just to do it,
Yeah.
so I make sure that nothing ever breaks, and then my oil's leaking.
You think spending that much money on a car would make it to where it doesn't leak oil,
Yeah,
or it always has coolant in it?
yeah, I know. That's just, it's just weird. My car was fine. You get it back, no coolant, leaking oil.
A little odd.
I'm not blaming anybody, but it's odd.
I mean, if
It's
we put
odd.
if I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, but I mean, if we start putting
If you put it like that,
if we when
car
we
was
start,
fine.
Yeah, I mean,
get the job done, and now it's not fun. That's just kind of weird.
it's kind of odd to me, but I don't know nothing about nothing. So
Apparently, I don't either. But I did tune the car, and it is, God, it's so fast.
Are you ripping ass?
I not really. I mean,
Can it rip ass?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did. I mean, I did get on it a little bit to see what it was
Yeah.
like, but like, I didn't.
then you ran out of coolant.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm like first, second, third, fourth gear. It's pulling, then all of a sudden it's like, and then it's like drivetrain malfunction. I'm like,
That sucks, dude.
I'm like,
I don't even
as
know
soon
what a
as I tune, I
What it
tune the
sounds
car,
like.
I tune it, and then get in it to see what the tune's like, and get a drivetrain malfunction. So, but the car can literally throw those for anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I
so-
checked the code. It told me, charge cooler temperature too hot.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
well, that's what. And then I put coolant in it, and it hasn't like.
Popped up again, or
It hasn't, and I've been like actively. So it's weird. Like the charge cooler that sits on top of the engine to the right. You wouldn't think whenever a car's running that any metal component under the hood wouldn't be scorching hot, but whenever
Yeah.
that thing has coolant in it, it almost feels like an ice cube.
yeah.
Damn.
It's insane. So, I would drive it hard, touch it, cool. Coolant's still in the container.
So
I
it's,
mean,
it's all right.
that issue for right now is fine, but ain't gonna lie, you see a couple drops of oil and you're shitting bricks.
Yeah, you're like, man, what could it be? Especially on something like that. I don't even want to think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That
I know.
sucks. What about you, Carol? What'd you do this weekend?
I went to a wedding.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Reed. Shout out to Grace. They got married. They didn't do a traditional wedding, so they went and got married, and they came back and had a little, almost a reception,
Yeah.
little after party. It was really fun.
Heck yeah.
Just hung out with some friends, got a little drunk.
It's always cool to see a wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
just see two people get married is cool.
it's one of those things. It's very nice.
Yeah, you get a good feeling.
Yeah,
You know.
it's
Whenever
hard to be
weddings
mad
are
at a
sweet.
wedding.
Whenever I watch people get married, I'm like, I could see it. I could do
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
I think too, especially at the age that we're at, watching, two people be that happy with each other
No, it's
to where
cool.
they're
It's a
ready to
cool
do
feeling,
it
Yeah.
is cool.
Yeah.
Coolest wedding I ever went to was Caleb and Chelsea. Shout out to them, bro. That wedding was lit.
Yeah,
It was cool.
I've been to a couple weddings that were a little too much,
Yeah, I've been to a couple of them like that too. And
but
so-
this one was good. It was a good, relaxed
Kind of
vibe.
sounds like what I would want to do. I don't want a ton of people
Nah,
to
you
watch
just want
me get married, but
Yeah.
I would want all those people that are my friends and stuff to be able to celebrate with me. So just do something.
It's exactly what they did.
You know,
and the celebration after was probably like 50 people, maybe.
Yeah, I mean that's cool.
Cornhole.
That's cool.
Yeah, bro. Like I've been to a couple weddings where it's like the two people getting married don't even know some of the people there. There's like 400 people. I'm like, what? Why?
What is this?
Unnecessary.
Like, you act like you're a celebrity or something getting married.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
What do you want? Like a TMZ outside?
Yeah, those people. I feel like those types of couples.
And you
never
know what's
last
funny
either.
is all of those kind of weddings I've been to, those people are not together anymore.
That's what I was saying.
you know,
Yeah,
like
that's-
I mean, it's kind of a terrible thing to say, but
like,
it's kind of true.
you got to be careful about the open bar weddings too, bro. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? 'Cause
I've been to one of those. That was the drunkest one of the drunkest I've ever been. It was fun though.
shout out to Gabe. We went to cousin Josh's wedding. That wedding was lit. Actually, I take that back. Cousin Josh's wedding, probably the best wedding I ever went to.
That's fair.
The whole weekend experience was sweet. Yeah, he had the open bar at the wedding. We was lit.
I don't.
We was going crazy.
So this one wasn't like an open bar how you would imagine it, but there was just kind of like a kitchen area
Yeah.
where you could just reach over and grab beer. And then one of my buddies, he had a bottle, like a gallon of Crown Royal in his truck.
Crown
Yeah.
Royal, the
So we were
smell
just-
of it makes me sick.
We were just
these
hitting
days.
that with the sweet tea in it.
Sweet tea and Crown Royal's crazy.
Well, it was Crown Peach. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It was
I,
all
I
right.
could see it.
If I smell Crown Apple, dude, I swear I'll get like PTSD.
I like I think just the regular one, the purple bag.
Yep.
I used to love
That
it,
one's-
but after getting too drunk off of it one time, it's like I can't even do it.
Tie
no
in
more.
with like Fireball, like
Fireball, same thing. I can't do it. I got
That
drunk
stuff
off
makes
of
me-
it till I
ugh.
puked.
I think flavored vodka is my biggest one that's like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gabe again. We used to crush Burnett's, all the flavors.
Burnett's.
All the flavors.
Yeah.
There's that expensive bottle. It's about this size.
Ciroc.
Ciroc.
Yeah,
I used to drink a lot of Ciroc.
I like the 50 cent, the effing.
I don't know if I've had that one.
That one's pretty good. It had
Effing
like
vodka,
the rubber,
yeah.
the rubber thing on it. That shit's
Speaking
pretty
of
sweet.
drinking and eating, I started my little, meal prep diet
Yeah,
plan
yeah.
type thing.
I had
We've
that
been
on the-
talking a lot about it.
Had that on the topic list. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we
Keep
can get
going.
into it. I don't know what really made me want to start, or I do, but it's kind of a cheesy, like kind of a corny thing. Yeah, I'm just tired of being overweight.
I mean, yeah, that's how it is.
Because like you guys see me all the time. I'm not like obese yet.
Nah.
Yet, that's the thing,
Yet.
you know.
You're
Like,
just, I mean,
I'm
But
not
it's a
saying you're
slippery
fat, but
slope.
like that's what.
And
not
I-
in a bad way. You're just a big dude.
And I know
You're a
my
big guy.
metabolism is going down as well because like
That's
I'm
how
gaining
I-
more weight than I
same.
usually or used
Yeah.
to. So, shout out to you firstly, because you know a lot about it as to where I really don't.
I mean, I'm not a fitness guy, but
But you know more about it than I do, and I can always go to you and ask, "Hey, what's up with this? How do I do this or whatever?" But I think the main thing is less sweets and no sodas.
Yeah.
it's more of a
Sodas is like a big thing. Like I go through phases. Like it's like a drug to me because I'll go a whole year without drinking a real soda. I might drink an energy drink here and there, but 95% water. And I'll get down to like 195, which for my height is like the lowest I can get without doing like too much.
It's
You know
the
what I-
lowest you can get comfortably.
Yeah, and it's like where I feel good and I look the best that I do. But then like I'll have a vanilla Coke or something, and next thing I know I'm on them, and I'm like
On
back
'em,
up to
can't stop.
205. Thinking I need to stop, and I'm getting there. I'm at like 201 right now, and I'm just
So-
like I gotta stop.
So we was talking about it, and I was like, I was looking at my shit because I used to be fat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a big boy, and I'm not short, but I'm not like tall.
You're
you know?
average, yeah,
Yeah.
probably a little bit above.
So I was like, I looked on. I always say like 260 was my thing, but I looked on the thing today, and my shit said I was 280 in 2016.
Really?
280 in
I
2016.
don't even remember you being that big.
It was quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it was
yeah.
just like a lot of
I
bullshit.
think I was
quick.
hanging out with you a lot when you were that big.
Oh yeah, I mean we was just drinking all the time.
Eating like shit.
yeah.
Eating like shit.
In my phase of that, I got up to like
Staying up,
230.
staying up, playing Call of Duty all night. Like just unhealthy. You know, having fun, but just unhealthy, bro.
I think that I want to
And-
say something real quick. I think my biggest thing is I want to be more healthy with my diet.
All that.
Specifically.
Yeah, I think you don't got to be like the biggest fitness guy, but being aware of what you're putting into your body a little bit better. I think overall it probably helps with like a better mental state.
No, that was what I really wanted to talk about. It's just like, cause this is episode 17 for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But like,
It's 18 for us.
18 kind of because like I mean
We didn't like the last one.
we didn't like the last
it
one.
wasn't good.
And it was just like I mean mostly me, you know what I'm saying? Like I get through these. I'm real big on like y'all like, you know, like not coaching but like, you know, preaching to y'all like, hey bro, like it's all in your head, bro. You just gotta keep going, just keep going. But you know, you go through your own shit sometimes too, bro.
Everybody
and it's like,
does, man.
you know, I had a rough few days and I was like, man, I just don't like the way I sound. I don't like nothing about it. I don't like nothing about myself right now. And it's like, you can sit here and blame shit, but like, it's all you, you know, like,
It's all the way you look at it.
it's
too.
like, if you don't put shit in your body, if you don't put good shit into your mind, into your body, you're not going to get good.
Yeah.
You're just not going to get good results. You know what
I
I'm saying?
agree. Yeah.
So, you know, I
I've been
think
doing
the biggest
my own
part,
frontier with that.
I think,
I ain't gonna get into it though. I mean, we could, but
I think the biggest thing with the with like the mental side of thing is like it's all connected, bro. Like physically, if you're living like shit, you're gonna feel like shit in your
absolutely.
mind. You know, so like for me, it's more like an accountability thing. You know, like it's kind of crazy to get like I'm not a bodybuilder. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I don't
Don't
want
want to be one.
Don't want to be one. Don't
Yeah.
want to like.
I agree.
So like it is kind of crazy like watching everything you put into your body and shit, but like nah, like I feel like you got to go crazy for it. Like
I think the big thing is obviously we're young, so it's not even
You're
close.
young.
Not even you're still young. It's not
damn
even,
near 30.
but you're still insanely young. Like if you learn better habits at 40, you're doing better than most people.
That's a fact.
So I think the thing is that we have plenty of time and we look at it that way. So it's like I'll eat the ice cream at 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's exactly where I was.
So
Damn.
I think that the thing really is important is to be the type of person that can learn good habits whenever you're young, and this is going to set your life up to be better because we're still so young that, you know, like I said, it's easy to be the guy to say, it's 1 a.m., but I really want this Ben and Jerry's right now.
So,
You know?
2 reasons that I've came up with that have really inspired me to actually want to do it. One, I feel like shit
Yeah, me too.
most of the time.
Me too, yeah.
Joints, tired,
Just
almost
lethargic, bro. Like,
Lethargic.
just heavy. Like you feel
Yeah.
heavy, not
Yeah.
in the sense of like you feel fat, but just like
No, I feel
Heavy.
fat. That's the
Like-
second part. This is the first time in my life that I'm not, the past 2 years I would say, first time in my life that I'm not comfortable taking my shirt off.
see,
And like you see me doing this,
it's because like you don't like.
that's because I got the
this.
gut. I got
Nah,
I got the
same.
handles.
Yeah.
Like
You
I
gotta-
don't feel comfortable in my own body. So
I've never ever been comfortable in my body.
You won't be fully though. That's the thing.
and that's okay.
But all you gotta do is work on it. Because
But
like
if you've never been comfortable in your body, I
Ever.
know you used to not be comfortable with your body. I've always been comfortable with mine
Yeah.
until recently.
yeah,
And that's the switch in my mind that I
Yeah.
know changed, and therefore I need to be more healthy, dude. Like you said,
That's
I need
all
to
it
build
is,
the
bro.
habits
Like-
now, so that when I'm 55, I'm not having to go get diabetes medicine
Exactly.
and heart
and
medicine.
It's like
Yeah.
what even if it is like to an extreme, how is being extreme about what's better for you?
crazy. you
Like
know?
how is that? There's people who are extreme about what's like about food and
Yeah,
it's like why would you want to be like that?
And
So-
it's all self-inflicted too, bro. Like you don't, you know, like how do I say like my biggest problem with that? I be doing things and I'm like, I'm gonna just go eat. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you get hungry.
and yeah, I get.
I mean, I get hungry.
I get the munchies, bro. I fucking but like, why can't I just have like a handful of this? Why I gotta eat the whole thing?
Again, with
You know
what
what I'm
you were
saying?
saying, there's nothing bad about eating better.
no.
Nothing, bro.
Instead of eating the Little Debbie cakes, you
Eat
get
some apples.
you
man.
get some protein powder and some yogurt and mix it together.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
that. Eat some grilled chicken instead of eating fried. Eat grilled.
Exactly, bro.
Eat
It's
the
all
chicken
about-
nuggets, bro, but cut out the fries. It's about if you take what you're eating and you say, okay, this is how much I eat on a regular basis. I'm going to cut half because you don't
Mm-hmm.
need as much as you eat. You're automatically going to lose weight,
Without metabolism and genes being involved,
and we don't have that.
a lot of people don't understand that you're eating too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I eat too much.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gaining weight, is because simply I eat too many calories, too
But
much
it's also,
sodium,
like,
too
in
much
the-
fat.
in the shit you eat, like, because
The processed bullshit.
kind of
Yeah.
like you're understanding, like, to eat right, to eat healthy, you got to eat a lot. It's a lot
Yeah.
more food than what you think you're eating now. It's just the type of shit that we put in our body is not good. You know,
Like
what I'm
I
saying?
ate a paper plate almost overflowing with rice and chicken yesterday. I'm still full,
Yeah,
but it was like 800 calories.
Yeah.
you know, so it's
A
like,
Chick-fil-A combo meal is 1600.
You know,
yeah,
you know
can
how
eat
much
2 of them.
Yeah.
You know how much I usually like eat in a day, and people are gonna say, "Well, that's not good for you." You know, that's
One big ass meal.
I eat one big meal. I eat about 1,200 calories a day.
It's kind of average, you know.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
so-
Like, to get, there's a lot of people that do the one big.
Yeah, and
Serving.
whenever I was like 230, and I was miserable, dude. Like, didn't even want to put like nothing but cozy shit on because like I don't want to wear jeans. This shit hurts, you know. So I got uncomfortable and just started. My brother would take a video making fun of me or whatever, and I would see myself in the video and be like, "You look like a fucking."
Yeah, you
know,
get disgusted with it, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
so I'm like 230, and I'm like, I'm gonna make a change. So what I started doing was, I got to the point where I could be at friends' house, they'd be drinking, it'd be 12 o'clock at night, they order a pizza. I wouldn't even think about eating a piece of pizza. I want to get back like that. I just stopped eating like shit. I didn't even work out at all. I got down to 195. I looked so much better. My face was skinny. I could see it in pictures. Like, I didn't even have to like someone take a picture of me. I didn't have to be like, let me look at that. Oh, retake that. I didn't have to be like that. I was
Facts.
so much better off. And I was just doing it by not eating so much. I would even eat shit. I would eat bad stuff sometimes, but I would eat less of it. I felt so much better. And a lot of people are going to say it's not good for your metabolism, but everybody's different. So like the kind of fasting
No,
thing
that's a
works for
fact,
me,
yeah.
and I still kind of do that. So that's why I haven't like just gained back a shit ton of weight, because I still only eat once a day, even if I am eating too much, and I get the Coke every now and then instead of the water. I'm still okay, but it's time to get back to the way I was for sure.
I think my biggest thing is like I finally let just like my mental shit and all that shit get in the way of like this. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like I told y'all, like that was the first time I ever sat back and like, man, fuck, like what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what am I actually doing, bro? So it's like,
And I mean, we talked about it because
yeah, I mean, we had a really good conversation. You know what I'm
I
saying?
wish it would have
And it's
been
like,
on this, but it's kind of
It's too
hard to
sad,
get.
you know
It's
what I'm
kind of.
saying?
I mean, it's not. Because
it's not. And
we
I
all
think-
look at ourselves differently, and the way that we look at ourselves most of the time, if you're not just a narcissistic person, is you're too hard on yourself.
Yeah, that's a
You
fact.
say, "What's wrong?" I'm a wannabe this, or I'm a wannabe podcaster. It's like, nah, not really, man. In fact, the way that I look at it is, look how much better you are now than you were. I mean, it's really crazy if you think about the growth that you've actually made. You just, you got to a point where you've gotten used to it, and now it's time to go back and reassess and do some more things. It's
You know what
time
I'm
to
saying? You
get even
gotta-
better.
Yeah, get even better. And I think that's my thing.
It's
And-
all a journey of life, man. Like, everybody's on this journey, and if you're even to the point where you can look at yourself and say, I need to change this, or I need to do this better, you're a lot better off than a lot of people are mentally, because some people do not care.
I think that's when you're on your right track. And I was telling Cam too, like the biggest point in my life, not to get too personal, but I am like the only one who hasn't got personal on this motherfucker yet.
Yeah, because you're scared to for some
I'm
reason.
not scared. It's just, if we're going to do this for a long time, we got to save some content, bro. We can't blow the
Yeah, but life
we can't
changes.
blow the load in the first 20 episodes.
Hey,
Life
Yeah.
changes, you know what I mean?
But one of the biggest moments in my life was in that, 2016. Just unhealthy, bro. Just having just feeling, being unhappy and dealing with it. But it literally just came down to it. One day I just woke up, like shit was going on, fucking just, I like blacked out the night before we went out. I just had, had a rough night. I woke up hungover, just sloppy, and just like, imagine, like, I'm short, bro, like a bowling ball. Like, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, bro, you're fucking disgusting, bro. Like, you're just gross, like sloppy, gross, disgusting, trash can, fat fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Like, that's just what I seen when I looked in the mirror, and I was like, you're just fucking a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it's so bad. And I was like, man, at that moment, literally, I was just like, fuck this. And I packed my shit up, put my shit in some cardboard boxes, and I was living in Boone at the time. So I think I said that, but packed all my shit up, came home. I was like, man, fuck that. Called Sammy Valdette. I was like, hey, bro, I need to stay somewhere for a little bit, you know, da-da-da-da-da. That was it, bro. And but my point in that story is just like, it takes you, bro. Like, you have to hit a point. Like, no one is going to help, like, not help you do it, because people will help you do it. But, like, no one is going to change your body or, like, change your habits.
No one's going to force you to get in the fucking car and go to the gym.
That, or, like, no one's going to force you to eat healthy, or no one's gonna do that. It's such a solo mission. You know what I'm saying?
No one's gonna be there. No one was there in your mind at your lowest.
No one feels the way that you feel about yourself, for one. No one is going to pick up the weight for you. No one is going to
lose the weight for you. No one's gonna come take the weight off of you.
Yeah.
No one's going to come cook your meals for you. Maybe.
If you got a good woman in your life,
You know.
maybe your mom
Or man.
grandma. Yeah, if you got a good person in your life. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
No one's gonna stop you from eating that 1 o'clock Ben and Jerry.
No,
exactly.
they're
So it's such a solo mission, dude, and it's like a.
Be proud of yourself because of where you were at. Because I remember where I was at and how hard it was to make that commitment and lose the weight.
But would you be surprised?
You were closer to, like, and I don't want to sound mean when I say
I was obese, bro.
You were.
I was fat.
You were kind of to that level where it's like, if I don't do something about it now, I'm gonna get to the point of no return.
You know, like, never mind. I don't want to be.
And I don't. That sounds mean as fuck.
No, I want to be mean. I want to speak on this for a minute. I knew you when you were 280.
And you didn't say shit about it. You
Hold on.
Because he's a nice guy.
But see, that's the type.
But listen, bro. I thought you were at the point of no return. No, for real though, because like,
shit.
Not even that you were that big.
280's big. Man.
You were big. I always thought you were gonna be a fat guy. I didn't know you could be a skinny guy because I didn't know you as a skinny guy.
But see, that's another thing too, bro. It's like no one. That's what fueled that shit right there. Is like what fueled me too, bro. It's like, man, all these motherfuckers, and it wasn't true because it's deeper than just like, I know you'd still love me if I was fat. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that.
You were my buddy then.
But what fueled me in my mind was like, man, they don't want to see me live, bro. And it was also at the time DJ Khaled had his damn Snapchat going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, and it sounds crazy, but like, shout out to DJ Khaled, bro. Like, he was like, they don't want to see you win. And it's like, I'm eating fruit, you know, like he was on his health shit too. And it's like, that's really how I thought. But it really was motivation. Like, man, no one cared enough to be like, hey, bro, go get your shit right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is why, you know, I'm not mean and be like, hey,
most
Cameron, you're a fat fuck.
To hurt your feelings.
But you know,
man.
I'll hit you guys all the time. Like, hey, bro, let's go work out. Let's get healthier. Let's go do this. Like,
and I have ignored you.
It's not me saying that you guys are like past the point of beyond, but it's like, one, it's a lot funner, you know, or it's a lot more fun doing shit together. Yeah. You know, like, but, you know, it's like, two, we all just need to be healthier, bro.
It don't matter how healthy you are or how not healthy you are. Like I said, it's never a bad thing to go on this journey. It's never a bad thing to be like.
It's the same way I looked at it as the podcast. Us sitting here and having a conversation on camera, we lose nothing.
No, but it does hold us accountable. Like, it does, like, you saying you're not happy right now hold you accountable. So in fucking 17 more episodes, if you've put on 10 pounds, you're not serious.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I didn't even know you wanted to talk about it, and that's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Because I want to hold myself accountable. But what I was saying is I look at dieting, I say dieting loosely, but the podcast, we have nothing to lose from eating healthier.
Nah, we have nothing to lose from doing the podcast.
It don't matter how healthy you are. You need to, your body, you are all you have. Why would you want to destroy it? It's like.
And destroying your body destroys your mental.
I mean,
no
from the top, bro. Like, because, I mean, now that's been me all week, bro. Like, because I was thinking, I was like, when was the last time I went through this fucking, like, I don't like saying depression or like.
Nah,
anxiety.
man.
I don't like
just
putting a word on it. Just a funk. You know what
I
I'm
call
saying?
it like a self-assessment that you're not happy with. Like, you started thinking about yourself, which is something that you might do, but you're not the type of guy. Like, I think about myself all the time, and it stresses me out, and I'm hard on myself. But I have to get to this point where it's like, okay, you're being hard on yourself, but what the fuck are you going to do about it?
Don't take this the wrong way either, but like, I deal with like y'all emotional motherfuckers so much, bro. Like, sometimes
He
I
always
don't.
puts that off on us.
I don't, but not just y'all.
Because
but
he's
y'all are
not
here.
really that bad.
No, but like,
I really am. I'm a really emotional person.
you know, I talk y'all through shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just that guy to a lot of people. So a lot of times I don't take a step back and be like, how are you feeling? You know what I'm saying? Because like, it just gets too much. But the problem in that is like, it builds up and then it bulls over. Shout out Sam Laporta. It builds up and it bulls over to a point like, you know, I had the other day, and like, that's way more unhealthy than anything else. So I had to sit back and I was like, when was the last time I was like in this funk, in this like down, you know, felt this bad about myself? And it was that time in like 2016 and all this shit when I was super fat. So it's like, what did I do to change that and what helped me? And it was like, I was doing a lot of things, but like, it started with getting the body healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was step one. And I kept that going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost the damn, I weighed myself this morning because I got to get back on my shit. I'm 190. You know what I'm saying? So that's damn 90 fucking pounds. So like, I lost the 90 pounds or whatever, but it's like, how did I get there? Like, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? And I've been, you know, I got skinny. It didn't take me 4 years to lose the 90 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happened.
You
kinda
stopped
quick.
doing anything about it for like 2 or 3.
Yeah, and then like,
Also,
you
you
know,
can't get much more skinny.
No, but you
It's-
can.
Yeah,
you can
build muscle and.
You can. I can work on it. I want to be 170. I know that sounds crazy,
No, not really.
but like, I think I can be 170. If I hit 170, I'm going to like 145, and I'm gonna box somebody, bro.
Hey,
I'm gonna get on a cycle, bro.
I ain't gonna stop you.
You know what I'm saying?
The
But,
conversation that we had the other day. It's the first time I've ever heard you start saying stuff like that, and I kind of surprised myself on how many good things I had to say.
That's what I'm saying. This motherfucker pulled out the therapist book. I'm like, damn.
And you know what's funny is,
but it helped me too, because it's like, shit.
I saw tears in his eyes, man.
I got tears in my eyes right now talking about it, just because like, it's just so like, I don't know, man. People get. I ain't been that bad off in a long time. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about it for me is after, talking to him about it and realizing, hey, I'm not a stupid idiot. Like,
Nah, I was like, damn, Trevor.
I really know my shit. But I looked at him at one point and I said, listen to what we're talking about. We have all the answers in our head. I have them to the point where I can tell them to someone else, and why can't I follow my own shit?
And I think that's what really helped me out of it all. It's like,
it's
damn,
like, the answers, you tell them to me all the time.
I can't sit here and damn, I feel fucking, you feel fucking stupid, hypocritical, all this other shit. It's like, why am I telling these people all the answers and I can't do them myself?
That's how I felt for a second. I was like, wait, why don't you tell yourself this? Stop being so hard on yourself.
That's all it is. Like, that's all it is. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's a weird mental.
Yeah, and
it's just like a light switch for me, bro. It's like, literally, I left here, went to bed, woke up, I was like, all right, this is cool. Actually, I had a situation at work, had a flash of anger. After that, I was cool. Like, literally, like, after that, it was gone. And it was like a light switch. And it was like, oh, shit, okay, I got to fix this.
So me and B-May also had a conversation during all of this. And you said he always puts it off on us being emotional.
Yeah.
You said I wasn't emotional.
I think you are, but I don't think you're as bad off as I am.
I think you show your emotion
Yeah.
more than I do.
I'm a fucking weird artist, dude.
I want to hold my shit in until I can't, or until I
sing about it.
decide not to. And then I just let it all out.
But at least
You've
you
seen
can
that.
get it out, you know? Like,
That's how I get
can't-
it out. And it's like, he's saying he's a wannabe podcaster. Someone that...
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying,
no, no.
like,
But the thing that I wanted to say about that is like, yes, we are wannabe podcasters. I do want to be a podcaster.
But if I'm not
just
working
like I
at
wanted
getting
to be
better-
a musician, just like I wanted to be a rapper, just like I wanted to be a singer. So like people used to say that shit about me all the time. Just someone he was talking about earlier said that I was a wannabe rapper, and it's like, yes, I am. I want to be that's what I wanted to be. That's what made me
Yeah.
feel good.
But-
I like to create. Like, that's fine. I'm a wannabe, but that's just who I am. Like, that's what helps me get through life. Then it doesn't matter what you want to be.
I think what helps me get past or not.
Hold on, real quick. Let me finish what I was saying.
Yeah, go
before
Yeah,
you get into that.
sorry.
Me and him also had a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I said, fuck that. You can't be down on you, bro, because you helped me not be down on me sometimes. I didn't really have any wise words for you.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is, and it's like
Because that's how I felt, bro. Like, you've helped me through a lot of different situations, you know, recently, in the past, whatever it might be. I can't have you being down.
and it's like I can't do it, but so it relates back into what he just said. It's like, yeah, I want to be all this, but when it gets to a point where it's like that's all I'm not working at being better.
Yeah.
I'm not working at being good at it. I'm not working at, and I think that's what hit the wall. Is like, okay, I had a bad week and I didn't do shit. Like, I didn't do it. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I got in my head and I was like, damn, well, I just gotta go harder.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. That's the answer. You just gotta.
Yeah.
I think wannabe has a bad, like, name
It's-
to it as well.
Yeah, it's like a wannabe.
yeah.
It's like that's saying that you're trying to do this, but you're not. Like anybody
It's saying
who's
that
trying
you.
is
It's
not.
saying that you could never be it.
But it's
But
like what Trevor broke it down to me. And
You
it's like,
want to be.
yeah, it's
I
like
want
the
to- yes, of
wanna
course.
be and then want to be, and it's like I don't know. That's some preacher stuff right there. You
But
heard? Like,
that's
different.
you're
Yeah.
whenever you call me that, that's exactly right. That is what I want to be. That's why I'm doing it. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it to not be that. Like I don't think that things are funny. Like I don't think that being a rapper or wanting to make music or wanting to make a podcast or wanting to make videos or wanting to be anything is funny. It's not funny. Like what is funny
Yeah.
about someone who wants to do something with their life? If you're a wannabe contractor, you want to be a contractor, you're trying to be that. It's not funny.
yeah.
What happens whenever you're a wannabe father?
I want to be. I'm a wannabe millionaire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I am. What happens whenever you want to be a father? Are you a wannabe father? You want to be husband? No. We all strive to be these things all the time, and there's never a point in time where you can look at yourself and say, "I am that," and there's never a time that you can't look at yourself and say that I am. Like you are always striving to be this. Like it's not just you get to a point and you made it there. I am that. No, you have to keep going.
You
You're
gotta
always
keep going.
a
You
wannabe.
gotta-
And there's never been an artist. There's never been a painter. There's never been a roofer that wasn't a wannabe.
never.
So call me a wannabe if you want, but you're right. I do want to be that, and I do try to be that, and I do work
But
towards
see, that's
that.
the crazy thing with me is like, ain't nobody gonna say that to me.
No. You
I
said that to
I
yourself.
said it to myself. I be beating myself up.
because you looked at yourself
And
at
it's
one
like
point and said
I don't
that's
know
what
why.
you are.
I don't know why I do that. I don't know what like I said, I don't know if it's just the seasonal depression.
Yeah, it could
First
be.
day of fall hit and it was like, oh damn.
The way that I look at it is just to break it down as simple as possible, and I'm not trying to self-suck. But if I'm a wannabe podcaster, the way I look at it is I'll still be a wannabe whenever I got 1 million subscribers because I don't. That's
what
not
I
the.
wanted to be.
That's not the end.
Yeah,
Now I
it's-
want to be a podcaster with 10 million subscribers. So that's the way I look at it.
No, that's
it's
a
always
fact,
a
man.
journey. Like I said, you're a wannabe father and a wannabe husband because you got to keep being that every single day. You never get to a point where it's like, I did it. I'm a husband. Tomorrow I don't got to be. It's that simple. So
Some profound shit. You know what I'm saying?
maybe it might sound corny or it might sound stupid, but
I mean, nah, it's a fact though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, then I think, I mean,
I'm a wannabe YouTuber now.
You get into a problem. I think where people have their problem is like when they're doing what they don't want to be. Like,
Yeah.
there's some people who don't want to be the truck driver, who don't want to be the real estate agent, who don't
Yeah.
want to be the damn contractor, who don't want to scrub the floors. You know what I'm saying? But they
Yeah.
do it because
So
they
if you-
have to.
So, long story short, if you're in your wannabe bag, then you're in the right place. You're doing what you want to be.
That's some profound. Clip that.
Yeah, that's a clip for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Clip that.
Yeah, there's no other way to put it.
There really isn't to me.
But yeah, I wanted to speak on that. Just like, you know, accountability right here, bro. Like, you know, we gonna get. We ain't vaped.
No, we quit that.
Quit all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Said we was gonna do a podcast. We did that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I said I was gonna lay off the P word.
you did that shit.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Like I'm not going to do it, and just not even a week into it.
Hey,
But I already feel better. It's weird. I don't know if it's
It's how it be.
placebo or what, but like I already feel better.
that's how it is, man. You
Already
just
feel
gotta
better
get
mentally.
That's all it is. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So,
There's something to that as well about not really the weight loss stuff, but working out. A lot of those guys want to hold as much tea as they can
Yeah,
inside of them.
yeah.
no, that's
So-
a fact.
There's another pro to that.
I mean, should we just lay it out there so people understand what we're talking
I
about?
mean, it's on you,
Because
bro.
like
That's your-
I don't want my mom to see it, but
nah, man, it's not.
I,
We'll chill
I mean,
on it.
I don't know. I think
we
it's
can't blow
important.
the load first 20 episodes.
I
you
think
know
it's
what I'm saying?
important for
Yeah.
other people. Let's just go ahead and admit it. Like a lot of young people watch pornography.
I mean, yeah, like
A lot of young people are addicted.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
Period. Bro.
Yeah, a
You
lot
know
of
what I'm
people
saying?
are, and it's because we kind of live in a society that feels lonely. Like it's hard to go out and
Facts.
the more you get, it's
It's
hard to
like-
go out and find a partner. You know, and the more that you get used to kind of being alone and doing that, the easier it gets. Like, why am I going to go out here and chase a girl? I can get
think
rid
it's
of my
just-
I can get rid of my problem real quick.
Sometimes I don't think it has to be so broken down and psychoanalytical or whatever. We just dudes, bro. Sometimes like
I need it.
you just beat your dick. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you bored, you beat your meat. Sometimes.
But
But
the only
I'm
difference
just-
to that is it's pornography is so accessible,
that's,
to us
that's
now-
a problem, bro.
and that's why it's specifically young people,
Yeah.
because back in the day they had to go to the store.
Yeah,
and get a
buy it in
Playboy.
front of
Yeah,
somebody.
you can't be seen buying a damn
Exactly.
a video. You know,
Yeah.
like that's crazy.
But like you get to a point where it's like whatever you're watching at that moment isn't enough anymore. So then I think it's just a slippery slope
It's-
into
yeah, it's
weirdness.
bad,
you know,
bro.
it's
Like,
just bad.
yeah. Nah.
So
I highly doubt that anyone born before 1980 has had a conversation with three of their friends in their 20s about addictions to pornography.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I mean,
It's
like,
really a our generation thing, and not a lot of people talk about it.
I mean, like I hear so many people talk about it just openly, so I'm not like ashamed to admit that I've done that. I mean, we all have, but my thing is like I don't want to anymore. You know, like
No, that's a
I don't
fact,
want to
bro.
need that. Like I don't even think. Obviously, masturbation is not unhealthy. Like everyone does, but you don't need to do it every day. You don't. You know,
yeah,
so
I mean,
like
you go through some
and then whenever you do it, do you really need to watch these insane
Insane-ass videos and shit
you
like
don't,
that?
You don't.
nah, man.
it's just
like
it kind of, and after it's done with, it's like you feel nasty. You know, you feel like a filthy, like you feel like once
It
you're
just
done,
feels
it's like,
unnecessary.
I'm not even into that. Once
feels
it's-
unnecessary.
Yeah, it's too much.
you guys can keep going. I'll just turn that down in a minute.
Okay.
But nah, yeah. Like I mean, I feel like we all. Oh my goodness. Like everyone's done it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, dude, like
and it's just
who hasn't found
it's
their
the-
dad's stash?
It's
before,
the
you know?
immediate. It's the immediate of like, why the fuck did I do that? Like
Yeah.
for me, every time.
I
bro, and
Post
it's
nut
like,
clarity.
I've even
It's
felt
like,
like that.
damn,
After, I've
bro.
even felt like that
Like,
after
why the fuck did I do
sex with a woman.
Yeah, sometimes.
No, I didn't even
like,
need to do. I didn't need to do that. Now I have some sort of. I just engaged in some sort of
Energy-
weird
energy
emotional
transfer
game
that-
with someone that I don't really even care about. It's just weird.
Nah, it's just like you said. It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
you
So
know?
like, and you know, it's hard. It's hard as a human being, much less a young man full of
but
testosterone and.
I don't want to be
emotions
the
and-
like motivational guys like
No, but
the
I mean,
fucking cornballs that be saying the same shit on the internet. But like, it's,
Yeah, but
it's facts, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and be.
it's different whenever
if I'm
a
gonna be an
podcast you
open
do is
book.
about it.
If I'm gonna be an open book, I'm gonna be an open book. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
you
it's like,
kind of got to for people
wa-
to relate.
I want to get healthier, bro. So
I wanna-
like accountability, bro. If I say it, I gotta do it now. That's just the type of person I am.
Yeah.
If I spend money on it, and if I like say it, like That's what it is. Like that's how it is for me. Like that's what I have to do to hold myself responsible. You know.
For me, it's just a weird mental battle with everything I do. It's a weird mental issue.
I was thinking the same exact words. It's a mental battle for me.
Yeah, I have to get to a point mentally where I can't take it. I told you the other day, I'll be, out doing something I enjoy, and I'll just have these huge just feelings of anxiety just rain over my whole body while I'm doing something that I should be happy doing and what I love. And there's some days where I'm happy and this happens to me, and I almost feel like there's no hope of ever getting rid of it. I don't want to get on medication. That's just throwing the problems under the house and hoping they don't stink. It's so hard to do it without any sort of third party substance to help you stop. Like the anxiety, it just hurts, and I hope to figure out how to do it. And a big indicator of what the reason could be is the shitty food, the sleeping too late, the being in the dark all the time. Like, go outside, and I do spend a lot of time outside, but I don't ever just stop and just sit and try not to think about, like, I don't stop and breathe, and I don't know how to get rid of it, but I want to, because it really ruins a lot of days for me for no reason.
I think one of the ways I can think of to get rid of it per se is like therapy.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, I want to also say this is therapeutic.
Oh, nah, for sure.
Especially this episode. Us sitting here and really breaking down our feelings and how we think about things with people we trust is therapeutic.
No,
this
that's
is
a
what
fact.
this
And
is what therapy is.
Yeah.
Even just like talking to you guys, throughout the week, like helps me and shit like that. I think my biggest thing with that is like, man, I've got myself out of it so many times.
You can do it again.
That I've convinced myself that like it's just me.
Yeah.
Like it's something that I'm doing that puts myself like that brings all this shit into.
Start
but what
looking
is
for
it?
clues, man.
Like what is it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For me, I definitely think that it's just being alone, being in the dark, being, introverted. I don't have any human connection with anybody except for you guys and a few other people that I actually care about. And it's
I'm the same way, but at the same time, do I really even want more?
No, I don't think that
I know I need to, but like, do I really?
No, you don't, because a lot of times human connection brings on other problems.
Bullshit.
And to me, it's like, I don't need that, but there's got to be other ways to kind of bypass it. I think as a human being that we are designed to want to have the interaction with other human beings. And it's hard whenever you got a few people, you're introverted, you don't talk a lot, you don't go out, you don't hang out with people a lot. It's kind of hard sometimes, but there are ways to get around it. I just, I wish I could figure out where those feelings, like where they just cloud my whole brain for 30 minutes and it ruins my whole day. And I feel like sometimes there's no hope to get away from it.
Like I told you, bro, I just feel sometimes like I'm in a fucking empty room. I'm just sitting in an empty room.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just there. Like, that's what it is sometimes.
In your mind?
Yeah, like I'm just sitting in an empty fucking room.
Mine, I feel like I'm sitting in an empty room, but everything that bothers me is written on the walls.
See, I don't even...
I almost feel like
thing.
Go ahead. And honestly, I want to save this till after we come back.
Yeah, we do need to take a break here. So.
Let him go.
Everybody feels these things.
Yeah.
This is a part of being a human. This is a part of being, mid-20s. This is a part of being you. But not a lot of people want to talk about it.
I'm an open book.
That's a fact. I do, not to cut you off, but...
No, that's it.
My homie... Cole, you guys know Cole. I talked to him about a creative idea he has, and he wants to do all this type of shit. He wants to be kind of that guy. So like, we need to sit down with him. We need to chop it up with him about some shit. But yeah, let's go to break. All right. Bring the Daytona Beats back in. Shout out. We ain't got our shout outs in, man. No. Shout out Daytona Beats. Shout out Mud Bros Vintage. Shout out Eddie's Pizza. Shout out Wits Bell Bonds. Shout out all the lesbians.
Shout out Prize Picks.
Shout out Prospect has been paying the boys this weekend. We can talk about, college football, man. My boy Dion and the Buffaloes. They met their match yesterday, fellas, man.
I mean, it was Oregon.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that it was going to be their first actual game.
Test. Yeah. No.
So I did see that Dion said after the game, he said, "This is the worst we'll be."
And what's crazy is like they didn't look good, but like they were just getting over. They just got beat in every aspect. They just got beat, you know. And it's like I still bet with them. You know what I'm saying? I lost, but I'm still riding them. You know, shout out the Buffaloes. You know, y'all know I like to gamble, bro, and I had some heaters going on yesterday, but dude, I lost 2 big ones, man. 2 big ones on like the last play of the game. App State fucked me, and then Notre Dame really Notre Dame played good. Ohio State fucked me.
I want to say for the listeners, when he says he lost big ones, it's like $30 bets, $50.
Nah,
like
these was
$10,000.
I mean, nah.
He's a gambler, but he's not a high stakes gambler.
Listen, man, I was doing all right and then I lost a lot. I lost more than what I wanted to this weekend.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But new day, new money. We got NFL today. You feel me? I don't know what's on the TV
you
right
don't
now.
Need to know.
We got
you don't need to know what that
PokerStars
is.
prevent Vegas Infinite big stakes.
It's AI gambling.
Oh my
You
God!
gonna let me sit at a damn thing? Hold on.
Oh my God!
Is this a
Brendan's
fact?
gonna go spend a lot of money.
That's a game.
Yeah,
That's a video
that's,
game.
That's cap though. There ain't no way you can gamble on that.
Not real money.
Yeah, okay.
that's what you need. You need.
I
fake
thought you was
gambling.
gonna let me put the headset on and go to the casino and actually bet. Like
That's
load
what you
up-
need, but with fake money.
Yeah.
No.
You need it with
Imagine
V-Bucks.
Imagine if you can just load up the Bitcoin. You load up the Bitcoin on your little Facebook Meta. You just
Yeah, dude.
Sounds like
fire.
a terrible idea.
Dude,
hop up. I
actually,
just be walking through the casino.
it sounds
hey,
like- it sounds like a great idea,
Hey,
but
PokerStars, holler at me.
I can go ahead and guarantee you that this has already been thought of, probably in the process of being created somewhere. So you're not that brilliant, but it is a good idea. But it's also a bad idea for people like him.
It's a bad idea for one person on this couch.
Yeah.
It ain't me, cause I be in there winning.
It's one
They
person
got
on this
Jameis
couch.
Winston in the game.
You just proved
bro.
my point.
One person on this couch. It's bad for, and it's not me or Trevor.
Listen, we're not talking about my
That's a whole
shortcomings.
other problem that he has to figure out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that'll be next
Enough
episode.
Enough about my problems. Man. But shout out,
Shout out to Taysom Hill.
no.
I don't even know who that is, bro.
Shout
Real
out to
quick.
James
Andy
Winston,
Dalton,
though.
he's a ginger.
I do. Shout out to the Gingers.
Red Rifle. We started this episode by talking about how we cut an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just want to real quick touch on that. Basically, we recorded an episode where 40 minutes we were talking about poop jokes,
Not jokes, stories.
poop stories, sorry. 40 minutes of poop stories and 10 minutes of silence in between. And we were like,
It was just one of them days where just
Nah.
nobody was into it.
it was just one of them days.
It's just yeah.
And you could blame it on yourself all you want, but it wasn't your fault.
I mean,
We were all sitting here doing it.
yeah.
And I don't
but
want to like go into all the details, but it was I will say it was a good
It was
time.
more than just poop stories, but the majority.
It was a
you know.
good time as a conversation here on the couch.
Not a
But
good-
as
it
far as a
wouldn't have been good
podcast
for y'all.
episode,
Yeah.
I don't think it was all that.
But the good thing is too, we've worked hard. We've worked hard enough, so we have some in the cut. So it's not an
We got
issue to.
plenty.
It's not an
Yeah.
issue to, to mess.
Also,
or to.
You guys got to meet Party Mike.
Oh yeah.
The
shout out
audience
Party
got to
Mike.
finally, understand what we're talking about with Party Mike, and you got to see Daytona.
Yeah,
Well,
he
wait.
did pop up.
Yeah.
He did pop up in it for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we love that motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, that episode's crazy. We got to get some clips and really push that one. We'll probably
Yeah.
push that one all week.
I'll be
low-key.
working
does
on
that-
clips.
That one came out on YouTube.
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
Everything's
We
out.
did that.
Yeah.
We did everything for that one a day late because we kind of wanted to take an extra day to.
It's also
No, it's because I was just in a mental battle with myself. To be honest,
I was trying to cover that up, but okay, go ahead.
the episode
You
is
know what I'm
also
saying? My
like
bad.
2
My
hour
bad.
long, 2 hours long.
It was
So for
over,
our for our audio listeners, I know one of my buddies. He's like, "Hey man, longer episodes are good for me because I listen to them at work." There you go, bro. We really sat down and
But they're super hard to upload to YouTube, so
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But we chopped it up
they
with
take
Party
forever
Mike.
to edit. So that one I kind of took a different approach to editing. Instead of having cuts on everybody's face all the time when they're talking, it was kind of like we were sitting over there talking to him, and it would be like us three if one of us had a question, and then him. And because I realized very short into that, for one, your face was cut out of it by his mic arm for most of the thing. So I will have to figure that out on the next one.
it's
But
all good. I'm gonna go get another mic this week, and I may be out here with the free ball joint.
I've always wanted to try that,
Once we
but
get-
I think those mics that we got or that you got, whoever got it, are perfect for it because the
that was
cord
paid
comes out
for
the
by
bottom.
the Golden Savannah, baby. That was
Hey,
that.
never mind.
Shout
never
out
mind.
to the Golden Savannah
But
Spiz, boy.
They're perfect for holding, and I guess yours would be too. You can't really hold these
Real quick,
because the plug comes out the bottom.
not to go back to the Colorado game, but did you watch that game at all?
I didn't. I mean, I looked at the highlights.
Well,
But
there was a very prominent song that played throughout the whole game. Every time Oregon would do something crazy, and let me tell you
Trevor's
something.
gonna be so
Them-
mad.
Them
in
boys
30
was
seconds.
getting up and they was fired up. I mean, Oregon was fired up. And you know what that song was?
Go ahead, Trevor. Say what song it was.
I don't fucking know.
It
I
was
didn't watch it.
Ski Fucking Yee by Sexy Red. Y'all gonna quit hating on that song.
I'm not.
That's an anthem.
Just goes to show you how
It's an anthem.
stupid our world is.
Anthem. It's a fucking anthem. Y'all gonna quit hating on it. Anyway, back to the
Them
back to the
redneck
other
boys have been
subject.
saying yee yee for a minute.
Ski Yee.
She's a
Ski yee is
copycat.
no different.
Anyway, shout out to Sexy Red. I love you. But also
I don't
shout out
think you're
to
musically talented at all.
shout out the party. I'm cutting that. Shout out the Party Mike too. That episode was sweet.
I want to hang out with them more.
Oh yeah,
Outside of the
we
pod.
got to.
We gotta
For
shoot
sure.
the video, man. And I wish he'd come over here. I wish we could us three. Well, me, you, him, and Daytona could lock in on like a little 7-song project.
That shit would be
Might
pretty
have
crazy.
some verses from each of us, but like us really working on the beats.
Hey, when
We
that
might could do
happens,
And
this.
recording his vocals and shit, which I know he's.
We should vlog the whole thing too.
Oh, no doubt about it. I was already thinking the
We in
camera would
there.
be there, be like studio session day 1, and we just go in there and start making beats and start writing and like.
I'm down for that.
Hey,
Dude,
y'all-
I'm telling
y'all gonna
you,
wanna hear
Party
this.
Mike, if you're watching this, I know you got your little routine and stuff with your recording. I'm the same way. But, like, let's branch out. Let's start recording in front of each other and doing all that kind of shit.
when that happens, I'm gonna have my 16 ready.
Nah, you could be on like the outro track.
Nah,
You could.
Nah.
Hey, you could narrate it. You could be like the Uncle Herm.
That would be cool, though. If we
You
could
know
get
what
him
I'm
like
these
a little-
motherfuckers.
That type of shit. You know. We'll figure it out. We'll lock in. I had something else to talk about.
You did. What was it?
I can't remember. Oh, I seen damn. Usher got announced for the Super Bowl
That's what it was.
today, this morning, actually. That's kind of how I felt about it too.
I don't hate it. I don't love it.
Yeah,
I will say though,
he's gonna bring out some bangers.
Yeah.
last
But
year's
will he-
Super Bowl, we
will
got to
he-
see Rihanna come out of her, pregnancies and life and get right back on top of the world, and we remembered how good Rihanna songs were.
Hey, listen, I never Rihanna.
No, I
Rihanna goes
just said
crazy.
I don't hate it. I don't love it.
I wish Rihanna would drop more.
Who would you want to see at the Super Bowl that is like plausible?
Chief Keef.
Not plausible.
That would be dope.
That's
They
not
had
plausible.
50 Cent.
Okay,
Like Chief Keef is very plausible.
I don't think so.
I that's personal. I would like to see Chief Keef. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying?
That's why
And
I
I
put
think-
in the is
And
plausible.
I think it is plausible.
Honestly, I don't know. You know why? Because I don't like the whole super. I don't like it. Like
Yeah.
I think
all-
Drake would be cool.
Drake. I was gonna say Drake. It's crazy that he hasn't done it yet because he's bigger than all
Yeah.
these people. So
Drake would probably need a bag so big.
yeah, but it
He
would
would
be
have
cool.
to get the
So does
biggest
Rihanna.
bag. But he would need. That's
Okay,
what I'm
let me
saying.
ask you this about like comparing Drake and Rihanna. Drake is huge, but isn't Rihanna like a bigger? Like she's one of those. Like she's just huge pop star. Like
I think Drake's the same way internationally, bro. I
you
think
think
they're
so?
right
Like
there, yeah.
internationally known. Because it's like crazy. Like who's bigger, Drake or Taylor Swift?
I mean, that's
They're
a
right
that's
there.
a crazy one.
I don't
'Cause
even know.
They're right there. I mean,
It's crazy, crazy,
But then
crazy, crazy.
what you're not thinking about is like the Bad Bunny,
Oh, I know. No, he's huge.
who is like right there with him.
Yeah.
And
no,
it's like who even
I know.
I
know.
can't name them,
It's
but
weird.
the only Bad Bunny song I know is na 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 Booker T.
I don't even know that one.
That shit goes crazy.
I wish
And
my dog would quit chewing on the outside furniture.
It happens like that, man. You know.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't care about the Super Bowl. The commercials suck.
There's some good
It all
commercials
used to be
sometimes.
cool, but like now it sucks. Now it's just like so watered down and diluted, such bullshit. I don't even care. Like
No, I feel
honestly, they'll probably bring Lizzo out there.
that. They might have to do some damn, I was gonna say PO, but that ain't the word. What's that shit called?
PDA,
PDA.
public display of affection.
No, hell no.
I didn't know what you. I mean, I thought she was gonna go out there and do a banana
Nah, what's
stunt.
it called? When you fix your public image.
Oh,
I don't know.
Who was
I'm
the
stupid.
best Super Bowl performance?
Prince. Easy.
Okay, that's fair.
yeah.
Motherfucker made it rain.
Okay,
During
who's number
Purple
two?
Rain.
Who's number 2 and 3?
I'll tell you one that was terrible from an artist that I do like. Travis Scott.
I think
That's just like, what?
Bruno
Yeah.
Mars was kind of fire.
Bruno Mars
yeah,
was good.
yeah, yeah.
The one with 50 Cent,
Oh,
Snoop Dogg, Eminem.
50
we're
Cent.
skipping over the most legendary one ever. The one where Justin Timberlake took
Janet
Janet
Jackson's
Jackson's
tit out.
tit out.
I mean,
It wasn't a good performance though. We
No,
got to
but
see
it
a
was-
titty on TV, but
Yeah.
I'm
But it
still
was a
rocking with
Janet
Prince.
Jackson titty, though.
yeah.
Was she bad back then? I can't remember. I was
I
so
don't
little.
know.
Probably in 1973.
I mean, was she ever bad?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, she
I'm
had.
sure.
I wish she would have like pulled out like Paula Abdul's titty.
I don't even know who that is.
The,
American Idol.
yeah, the OG American Idol. It was like
She used
Paula,
to be
Simon, and
Bad. And Randy Jackson.
Randy. It wasn't. It was. Is that his name, Randy
Yeah,
Jackson?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember Paul.
You remember Step
Paula was
Brothers?
in the middle. Yeah.
He got a samurai sword signed by Randy Jackson. He's like,
Yeah.
why do you have Randy Jackson's signature on a martial arts weapon? Because I ran into him and this is all I had, and you're not gonna not get Randy Jackson's signature.
I need to give him that Step Brothers poster
Yeah. That's
Yes,
a fire
dude.
one.
Yeah, we need to put it up in here.
because
somewhere.
I'm pretty sure that's not the first time you've quoted Step Brothers on
Dude,
the
Shout out to
one
podcast.
of my
Will
favorite, one of my favorite movies.
That one
ever.
actually works.
Yeah, and John C. Riley too.
Dude, why don't they do something different for the Super Bowl? Like maybe not a musical act, but like something.
I'm saying, bro.
They
I
have
think they
to.
should. I think Logan Paul and Roman Reigns should fight for the WWE Championship halftime
that
Super Bowl.
or a boxing match. It just like
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
Crazy, like even that.
Come on, man.
They've been doing musical performances for the past 40
You get
Super
The
Bowls.
Rock
though.
to come out. The Rock comes out. Stone Cold comes out. Come on, man.
Kevin Hart's doing stand up the whole time.
They could have a
Nah,
stand-up
that's-
comedian, bro.
You could, yeah, but I don't know. What else do you do? Other
Nothing.
Than, it's kind of tough. Like
Think
a
about
stunt
the
show,
halftime. The halftime at college football. It's just a band playing.
the band, or
Why don't
like,
they do
you go to
like-
NBA games and there's like the.
Why don't they do like the
people with the hula
airplanes that do
hoops?
the tricks and shit in the sky, like above the stadium?
I think
No,
it's
they
too-
need to
too
do-
much risk for that.
They need to do
If
the
something
half
goes
court
wrong,
shot.
the casualties is.
You know, like the half court shot,
But the 30-yard field goal.
but the 30-yard field goal from a fan, you win $1 million.
I think, yeah, but for the halftime of the Super Bowl,
I would like to watch someone win $1 million.
I'd rather see that than Janet Jackson's tit.
I mean, you're not wrong. I like the damn. They do that because they have the Dr Pepper. Because I've seen the Dr Pepper where they try to throw the ball in the Dr Pepper
Not in the
bottles.
Super Bowl though, right?
They should
I don't know
shoot
where that's
somebody
at.
out of a cannon.
That might be
for a
college
field
football
goal.
games.
That
Or
would
just
be
get
sick.
what's that street performer? David Blaine.
I think
Get David Blaine to like catch himself on fire.
like levitate. and
Yeah.
Why don't they do like an X Games show?
bring the mega ramp out.
Yeah, dude. Have the dirt bikes out there just flipping and shit. And have someone singing under that with fire. Like,
Who knows, man? What?
One day somebody's gonna animate everything we just said. They're gonna have the whole thing play.
they should do like,
I remember watching Travis Pastrana do the first double backflip on an X
Crazy.
Games.
I remember.
And I
that as
remember
well.
losing my mind. Like, oh my God, what did I just see?
remember whenever Tony Hawk did like the 720?
You don't remember when that happened.
Yeah, I do.
Because I was young as hell.
I was
don't
too, but
remember
I
that.
was a huge skateboard fan.
I don't remember that one. But I do remember watching.
Maybe it was the 900.
I think it
I
was
remember the
900.
900.
Yeah,
the
it
900.
might have been the 900 because 720 was a good while ago.
I remember seeing the one dude crash on the mega ramp. what's his name? Jake Brown or something. He hit the mega ramp and he hit it and then he went up the other side and he lost his board and he fell straight down.
Yeah.
You don't remember that? Oh,
Yeah.
that was crazy. That was a bad one.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Never a big X Games watcher.
I always watch like the street league, like the street
You don't even have to be
skating.
into it, but if you just
the
get a
vert.
glimpse of it, you're like, wow, that's pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, skateboarding was always so fascinating to me, bro. Like
Yeah.
I could never do half the shit, and it's like, man, how is this dude flipping this board with his foot 3 times and then tail sliding down this 20 stair
I don't know
rail?
because I'm gonna tell you right now, it took me like a whole month as like a 9-year-old to do like a kickflip of practicing every day. Like, and you would have so many
Blows my
times where
mind.
you'd get close and like land on the board, but it would slip out or like, yeah.
And you see like Danny Way on this big ass ramp.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like so huge. Like he's going down the ramp and he's getting speed wobbles, and then I don't know. That's superhuman shit.
I love
Yeah.
the old
I would love to jump in a foam pit. Pause.
I love the
I
old
don't know.
Like I would love to like
I don't know where the pause
trick
was.
like I don't know either. But like I would love to try to backflip something in a foam pit and not die.
you'd,
You know what I'm
you'd end
saying?
up like Street Bike Tommy.
What's that?
You remember
The guy
yeah,
off,
Nitro
Bam.
Circus?
or didn't he start with Bam Majera?
He might have, but on Nitro Circus, he tried to jump a street bike into a foam pit and just like
Oh, it crashed.
overjumped
shit.
it by like 100 feet.
Oh no.
And like was trying to do a backflip, but just did something wrong and like ended up started doing a front flip.
Oh,
20
shit.
like 100 feet over the foam pit and like landed on a backhoe.
Oh
Like
shit.
like the thing that digs dirt, like broke his back, all that shit. He was like the guy on Nitro Circus that they forced to do crazy shit, but he wasn't good at anything.
He's the fat guy. They were like, get on the dirt bike and do a backflip.
Can he walk now?
Yeah, he ended up okay,
Damn.
but it was bad. And I remember like one episode they wanted him to jump off this high thing into it, like way up here into
Yeah.
a foam pit, and he's just like up there like crying. He doesn't want to do it so bad, and they're just like cussing him out. Like
That's crazy.
they were kind of mean to him, but he was entertaining.
I think
That's nuts.
one of the best things that I remember from skateboarding back in the day was the videos that the
Yeah.
skating companies would
Oh,
put
yeah.
out.
And
They
like
were
with
like
the music and
they were perfect. The music was always good. They were well shot. Edited.
somebody was on a skateboard riding beside someone doing crazy
Yeah.
shit on a
with
skateboard
the camera.
with the camera, dude.
like impressive.
The Nike ones used to be really
the
good.
technique is impeccable.
I love skateboarding videos. And
Yeah, they're
skateboarding
fire.
kind of brought us fashion, like streetwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, streetwear, Supreme, all that.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
I was never a skater, but I think we talked about it in the past. I was always around people who skated, so
Yeah.
got a lot of
That
that.
used to be my favorite part of it.
Just ride.
Just like knowing
oh, that was a big.
I was the
that's
weird
crazy.
kid in school that had like all the skateboard clothing and shoes and like,
I remember I used to love like
but I wasn't that in like the 7th grade. Like I wasn't going to the 7th grade wearing like rainbow colored Osiris's that were way too big. Like that wasn't me. I
Nah,
was like
yeah, facts.
I was in the cool part of it, like
Yeah.
younger.
I used to like Fallen, like the double F.
Yeah.
Used to love Fallen shirts and shit.
I would like
And
show up to
Element.
school wearing like Etnies and Element.
Yeah.
Is Fallen the one where it was like the F, but it curved at the bottom? Like the big F?
Yeah, kinda.
I used to draw that shit all the time.
No. That was
That was famous.
famous.
Yes, the
Stars
famous
and
F, bro.
stripes.
I used to
Yeah,
draw
yeah.
that so much, and that just unlocked a memory for me.
Oh yeah.
I could probably still draw it right now.
That used to be like all the PacSun clothes. Like all PacSun used to be full of nothing but like cool skate shit.
Yeah,
and now
dude.
it's
That
them
I went to
PacSun
PacSun
used to be
last
a
weekend.
skate.
graphic tees.
It's
and-
so bad.
PacSun used to be a skate store. Like you could
Yeah,
get your
like-
boards and stuff there. Now Zoomies is kind of what PacSun used to be, but like it's even went. You know, you can go there and still get a deck.
Yeah.
You
Malls
can
are
still get
dead.
Skate shoes.
Yeah, malls suck, bro. I will say one of the best jobs I ever had was working at the mall. I
I'm
loved
sure it would
working
be
at the mall.
great to work there, especially now
I mean-
because nobody goes there.
Yeah, facts.
But
You
malls are
wouldn't make a lot
so
of
dead.
money.
Well, see, we worked off like commission based. So
On
like,
shoes, I could see that. Yeah.
it was cool.
you're just
It was-
working
it
in,
was
like,
Yeah, if
good
you work at
deals.
the Auntie Anne's,
Yeah, like
you're
yeah,
fucked.
that's, yeah,
You're
that's
working
the
in the-
great American cookies.
You make $6 an hour and they
Yeah.
abuse you, your bosses and the customers.
It sucks.
work in the food court.
Hey, shout out to the food court, bro.
I
used
might
to-
work at the Sbarro though.
Not the Sbarro pizza. I like the Panda
I
Express,
tear
bro.
up a Sbarro pizza.
I love Panda Express. Goes crazy.
Yeah, I
you
love
do love Panda
That
Express.
shit. I hate like buffet food and like Chinese buffets and shit.
Yeah.
But Panda Express goes nuts. Who's here, Blake?
What you barking at, Molly?
Molly's barking.
It's all good. What you got? You guys got anything else you want to talk
I
about?
really don't. It's been a pretty good episode.
Yeah, I'm cool with this one. You
Yep.
guys cool? A
Yeah.
little hour. Bet.
Man, if y'all are still watching at this point,
Yeah,
Trevor,
go ahead.
appreciate you.
I mean, dude, to even make that a joke is insulting. If you watched an hour and 10 minutes of us, fucking idiots, sit here and talk about what we talked about, you are a special, in a good way, kind of person. Anyway, I love you.
Trevor does love you, is what he was saying.
I
You know
really
what I'm
do
saying?
like anyone who supports. Actually, I've had like 2 or 3 people over the past couple of days I had no clue had watched this. Like, hey,
Bro,
man, how's the pod going? I watched this episode. I like that. You know, I'm like, what the hell?
Heck yeah.
You know,
It's a good feeling.
we're kind of getting to a place where it's gonna, okay, we got our initial, the shock factor of us doing something is over with, and you can
Yeah.
see the views kind of, but that's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We're about to start seeing what we're really working with, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to, you know,
Boom, boom,
improve
boom.
from there. Which I'm cool.
You know what I'm
That's my
saying?
favorite
It's just
part.
like,
Yeah,
we just
I'm tired of people busting my balls about being a podcaster.
people
Hey.
bust your balls.
Friendly.
That's not friendly though.
No, but they're
It's
actually
side
my
eye.
friends.
yeah, but
If they were actually your friends, they would fucking watch it and share it on their fucking story. You bunch of assholes.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I want to.
Who's been giving Cam a hard
No,
time?
they don't. They bust my balls in a good way.
I'm just
it is a
fucking
good
with
thing.
you, bro. I'm just fucking with you, but
Well, they're gonna clip out that part, and they're gonna be like, "Look at what Trevor did." OMG. Then they're posting that on their
do
story.
I know who you're talking about?
Probably not.
Oh, well, okay. I figured it might have been one of y'all that I actually know and could bust your balls a little bit about busting his balls.
I'll put you on a FaceTime on.
But if
with
I don't know you, you can bust one for me.
pause.
And at that, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you for
Episode
listening.
17, No Look Passengers. Shout out Eddie's Pizza. Shout out Daytona Beach. Shout out Party Mike. Shout out Mubba's Vintage. Shout out Trevor. Shout out Cam Perk.
F80 Trevor.
F80
Oh
Trevor.
crap! I forgot to put our ats on.
Prod by
It's all good. You know what I'm
Prod
saying?
by B.
I'm changing my shit soon. Don't even put my shit up here.
Cameron Perko 5.
I'm-
Follow my Twitch. My Twitch is getting close.
Hell yeah. How
We're
many
like-
more
Hey,
followers?
did
7
I have
followers away.
1 second.
6 if we got Trevor.
I'm sorry, but was it a dream or I think it might have been a dream that I had. Or either you told me, but did the last stream you did that kind of go crazy a little bit?
Crazy for me, yeah.
Did you tell me that? I think I had a dream where I was
No,
like,
I think
oh
it was-
shit, Cam's got 100,000 people watching.
Hey.
No, it didn't go that crazy. It did not go that
Okay,
crazy.
okay. I didn't know because you're watching a certain game.
What was that?
I don't know. There might be a ghost in the house. We're going to go now.
Yeah, I'm about to get the blick. Hold on.